Hello everyone, I am Manisha, currently pursuing 3rd BA English Literature at SNS College of Arts and Science. Now I am here to explain my article Automobile Industry and IoT. Automobile Industry. The automobile industry comprises a wide range of companies and organizations involved in the design, development, manufacturing, marketing, and selling of motor vehicles. It is one of the world's largest industries by revenue. It is also the industry with the highest spending on research and development. The word automotive comes from the Greek autos and Latin motives, referring to any form of self-powered vehicles. This term has proposed by Elmer Sperry first came into use with reference to automobiles in 1898. History of automobile. The automotive industry began in the 1816s with hundreds of manufacturers that pioneered the horse carriage. For many decades, the United States led the world in total automobile in production. In 1929, before the Great Depression, the world had 32,28,500 automobiles in use, and the US automobile industry produced over 90% of them. At that time, the US had one car per 4.87 persons. After 1945, the US produced about 75% of world's auto production. In 1980s, the US was overtaken by Japan and then became world leader again in 1994. In 2006, Japan narrowly passed the US in production and held this rank until 2009, when China took the top spot with 13.8 million units, with 19.3 million units manufactured in 2012. China almost doubled the US production of 10.3 million units, while Japan was in third place with 9.9 million units. The number of automobile industries in the US has grown exponentially. Early car manufacturing involved manual assembly by a human. The process evolved from engineers working on a stationary car to a conveyor belt system where the car passed through multiple stations of more specialized engineers. Starting in the 1960s, robotic equipment was introduced to the process, and today most cars are produced largely with automated machinery. Now moving to the Internet of Things. The Internet of Things describes physical objects for groups of such objects with sensors, processing ability, software, and other technologies that connect and exchange data with other devices and systems over the Internet or other communication networks. Internet of Things has been considered as misnomer because devices do not need to be connected to the public internet. They only need to be connected to a network and be individually addressable. The Internet of Things describe physical objects with sensor processing ability, software technologies that connect the exchange data with other devices and systems. Internet of Things has been considered as misnomer because devices do not need to be connected to the public internet. The field has evolved due to the concurrence of multiple technologies, including computing, commodity sensors, increasingly powerful embedded system, and machine learning. Traditional fields of embedded system, wireless sensor network, control system, automation, independently and collectively enable the Internet of Things. Traditional fields of embedded system, wireless sensor networks, control system, automation, independently and collectively enable the Internet of Things. In the consumer market, IoT technology is most synonymous with products pertaining to the concept of the smart home, including devices and appliances such as lighting fixtures, thermostats, home security systems, cameras, and other home appliances that support one or more common ecosystem and be controlled devices associated with that ecosystem such as smartphones and smart speakers. IoT is also used to healthcare systems, and these are the IoT devices. The main concept of a network of smart devices was discussed as early as 1982 with the modified Coca-Cola vending machine at Carnegie Mellon University becoming the first ARPANET connected appliance, able to report its inventory and whether newly loaded drinks were cold or not. Mark Weiser in 1991 paper on UBS commuting the computer of the 21st century as well as academic venues such as UBCOM and PERCOM produced the contemporary vision of the IoT in 1994. Between 1993 and 1997, several companies proposed solutions like Microsoft at work or Novell's Nest. The field gained momentum when Bill Joy envisioned device-to-device communication as part of a 6 Webs framework presented at the World Economic Forum at Davos in 1999. And that's all about this article. Thank you.